If you're looking for the best drum practice pad, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Evans Realfeel two-sided practice pad. Our first practice pad is available in 6-inch pad and 12-inch pad. The smaller drum pads are great for either a small kid just starting out or for somebody who wants to have a really small pad that is easy to bring when traveling. The 12 is the best size in many ways since it fits inside a standard snare drum basket. Of course, you can put the pads on flat surface, like a table, but if you are practicing at home, it's generally better to play on your practice pad as if it was a real drum with a real feel. Getting the right angle and posture every time you go for a practice session, so that you don't develop any bad habits. These double-sided practice pads have neoprene on one side and gum rubber on the other. The neoprene surface is hard and is good if you're looking to get a proper workout without getting evicted, and the soft rubber side gives you the best rebound. The Evans two-sided practice pad is everything you need in a drum practice pad. Everything else others might have is just something extra that you don't actually need. Moving on to the next at number 2 with the Drumeo Fur practice pad. Ready for something special? We thought so. That's why we've included this Drumeo Fur practice pad in our list. Drumeo themselves actually claim that it's the best practice pad on the planet. We're not sure why they don't go ahead and call it best in the universe, since we doubt there are any in space. Anyway, it's an extremely nice pad that does stand out from the others. The Drumeo Fur practice pad has 4 playing surfaces on 3 skill level options, and the idea is that having them all on one side allows you to move around as you would on a real drum set, just way smaller and quieter. Just like the other pads, the purpose of this one is to help you with your speed and control, but the different surfaces are meant to boost your creativity as well, which doesn't really happen much when you use the traditional pads. The top surface is pretty cool and reminds us of a ride cymbal, while the other does replicate the feel of a snare drum, a high tom, and a floor tom. Let's put it this way, there's a reason they call it the best pad on the planet. They have really thought outside the box for this one, and the result is amazing. The more we think about it, the more sense it makes that this is the best way to practice, since drumming is about so much more than just beating a single practice drum. However, we know that practice makes perfect. The number 3 position is held by Remo RT-0008 Great Tunable Practice Pad. If you don't feel like spending too much on drum practice pads, this remote tunable practice pad might be the best for you. The pad is available in 3 different sizes, 6, 8, and 10. It is tunable so that you can get exactly the bounce you want, and the bottom is gum rubber surface coated so that it doesn't slip or scratch the surface underneath it. This remote practice pad is a good option for kids and beginners that just want something that works and don't really care about fancy materials and features. It's actually good that there are simple products like this one, because not everybody feels like spending a fortune on something that nobody else will ever hear be played. The remote tunable pad is a good budget option when you want to get a drum practice pad but at the same time don't feel like spending too much money on it. Choose which size you need depending on how often you will use it and if you need to bring it with you. The rubber bottom makes sure that you don't scratch any tables and it doesn't slip away when you're playing. Next at number 4, we have Offworld Percussion Invader V3. The Offworld Percussion Invader should be the first choice for any player who likes their products to be large and sturdy. The advanced polymer surface has been specially chosen to replicate a Kevlar-style feel, and the dark matter bottom surface makes sure that your practice pad won't slip when in use. The Invader's rim creates a true simulation of snare practice, producing superior shots with excellent sound quality. Furthermore, Offworld has built their rim to be unbreakable, and yet gentle with your drumstick, meaning you don't have to worry about damage as you would with other practice pads. However, if you wish to play without a rim, the bottom surface can also double as a top surface. This practice pad will fit inside your 14-inch snare drum or in a snare stand basket. This is an excellent practice pad for those who want something that feels like real drum. Offworld has made this product large and sturdy, with an unbreakable rim that's gentle on drumsticks. The number 5 position is held by Tosnail 12-inch Silent Drum Practice Pad. Next up is this drum practice pad from Tosnail. It's 12 and available in blue or gray. This is a one-sided drum practice pad with a sponge on the other side that will prevent slipping and also make the pad quieter even for the heavy hitter. The rubber on the side you play on is environmental friendly, and the best thing is that it's odorless. A couple of 16 drumsticks are also included in size 5A. You can learn to improve your stick control. This is one of the top drum practice pads to buy if you want it to be as quiet as possible. It's pretty big and thick, so probably not the best if you are going to travel with it. However, that shouldn't be a problem if you're just going to practice at home. A sturdy drum practice pad that no doubt can take thousands of beatings. It's available in blue or gray and is really quiet because of the sponge that soundproofs it. It's 12, which is the best size to fit into a standard snare basket. It's pretty cheap as well. The number 6 position is dominated by the 12-inch double-sided premium practice drum pad. This 12-inch double-sided practice pad is perfect for concert and marching drummers. It comes with 4 rim playing surfaces and 2 different inserts, one eliminated. The realistic top surface is made from silicone rubber to replicate the response of a real snare drum. If you want something to absorb shock, the low rebounding conditioning surface is quiet for technical performances. The dual surface is quieter still, and the softest of all the surfaces, perfect for beginners who want to increase muscle development or work quietly. With all these choices, drummers are sure to find a surface that suits their playing style. Despite all the options, this practice pad isn't heavy, meaning you can take it with you wherever you go. We love the Movement Drum Company because it comes with 4 different surfaces to choose from, which makes this practice pad perfect for any type of drummer. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Sabian Quiet Tone Mesh 10 Practice Pad. Number 7 is a 10-inch drum practice pad from Sabian, with specially developed mesh drum heads that really feel like a real snare, just much quieter. This is an excellent option if you don't want to compromise the real drum feeling, but don't want to disturb your neighbors either. You can almost replicate the feel of a real snare. It's tunable so that you can change the tension in the head, and even though you might not hear a big difference in pitch, which frankly is quite irrelevant, when using a practice pad you will feel the difference in the bounce. It's lightweight, and it feels like really great quality. This is the best choice for somebody who wants a simple practice pad that is high quality and very quiet. It's tunable so that you can get the best tension for you, and it feels much more like a real drum than most other drum practice pads. The number 8 position is held by Tromme Drum Practice Pad. Most of the practice pads for drummers we have looked at so far are made of rubber, so now it's time for something else. This pad is made with silicone instead of a gum rubber surface. The best things about the silicone is that it's non-toxic and it's very durable and quiet. The drum practice pad is 12, so it fits inside the standard snare basket, meaning that you can practice at your drum set, which is the best. But the dinner table works almost just as well. It's soft, bouncy, and responsive, just like Tromme they describe it, and it's available in gray and red. A carrying bag is included so that you can bring it with you. A silicone practice pad that is very quiet and the best quality. It's 12 and available in gray and red, and feels really nice to practice quietly with. A bag is included, which is nice. The silicone it's made of is even more durable than a gum rubber pad that most others are made of, and this practice pad will definitely last you a long time. Next at number 9, we have Remo RT-0008-00 Practice Pad SILENTSTROKE Head. The Remo SILENTSTROKE practice pad's design will look familiar to a lot of players with its white drum head and large plastic rim from other Remo models. But there's one difference with this model, and it makes a significant difference. It uses one of Remo's ultra-quiet SILENTSTROKE drum heads. You may know that some of Remo's other practice pads are pretty loud, but the SILENTSTROKE reduces volume by an impressive 80% without sacrificing feel or response. The head is tunable so you can adjust the tension to suit your preferred stick response. The bottom of the practice pad has a rubber base to prevent any slippage when you're playing on a flat surface, or you can mount the pad onto any cymbal stand, which uses a standard M6 thread if you prefer. The 8-inch playing surface is large enough to practice your chops, while keeping the pad to a portable size for when you're on the move. You can practice your rim shots and cross-sticking on the sturdy plastic rim. This near-silent practice pad is perfect for playing any time of day or night without disturbing others, and it gives you the realistic response you need to work on your playing skills. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Sabian 14 Quiet Tone Mesh Practice Pad. The Sabian Quiet Tone Mesh Practice Pad simply looks great. It closely resembles a real snare drum with its triple-flanged metal hoop and working tuning lugs. You can tune the head to dial in the response that you need for different styles of playing, and the metal hoop means that you can practice perfect rim shots and cross, sticking just as on a real snare drum. It's not all looks with this practice pad though. The best feature about the Quiet Tone practice pad is its low volume. Its mesh head reduces volume by up to 99%. The pad will fit right into a snare drum basket for a natural feeling practice position, or you can place it on a flat surface. The pad has rubber feet to prevent slippage. The Quiet Tone head is perfect for practicing with brushes, something you can't do well or at all with a rubber practice pad. If you manage to wear out the drum head, you can replace it. There are several different heads which are suitable if you would like to try something different. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.